Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Friday morning here as we've wrapped up this middle of the month of June week here. It's been a little drier recently for most of us anyway. That may change starting tonight, maybe even during the day today. We've got clouds out west. There are showers out there this morning. They're mostly light rain though. There have been a couple of strikes of lightning, but not too many here. But clouds are going to be on the increase to the east, and there may be a few showers here and there. I don't think it's going to be overly widespread, but a little hit or miss shower activity, maybe isolated thunderstorm activity. The better chance, the main event's going to come tonight. It's going to be breezy this afternoon. Southeast winds picking up a bit. Showers and storms will fire up in the high plains, Colorado, eastern Wyoming, and then they will push east into our area this evening. 8 o'clock tonight, you can see North Platte, McCook starting to get in on some of it. Ogallala, Imperial, could be some strong to severe thunderstorms, some locally heavy rainfall in a few spots. This makes its way on to the east and to the northeast through the evening hours. Now we're after dark, 10 o'clock. Storms approaching the Highway 183 corridor here, between Highway 83 and 183. Really the biggest threat with this is going to be severe wind gusts here, especially on the leading edge. There may be some heavy rainfall, some large hail. There is a very low end chance of an isolated tornado. Central Nebraska now moving into the Tri-Cities vicinity closer to midnight tonight. Eastern Nebraska late into the night, and maybe still a little severe weather if there's any kind of bowing like this here. I have to keep an eye on that. But as we inch towards sunrise tomorrow morning, the severe threat is gone. We're still going to be looking at a few hit or miss showers, isolated thunderstorms tomorrow, a little more humidity around. So basically all of this that's moving through tonight, I'll back this up right here. This is along a warm front. I didn't draw it in, but there's a warm front that's going to be lifting northeast through our area tonight into tomorrow morning. So it's going to be warmer tomorrow, but that's counteracted by some of the extra clouds around. So it'll still be very warm and not hot, but it's going to be a little more humid out there with that warmer air mass in place. Few showers, isolated thunderstorms. I think your best bet for any severe weather is going to be right in this area here during the afternoon and evening hours. As we get further into the night, the chances of storms go down, but they're not completely gone until we get towards Sunday morning. Then we're mostly dry out there. Sunday, you can see the wind starting to pick up out of the south already in the morning hours. The sunshine's going to return. We are going to see some hot, humid conditions return to a large part of the area. Now, that warm front's now lifted well to our north, but there's actually going to be a cold front right here too, and I didn't draw that in. But that front's going to be trailing across northern Nebraska, so these areas will be cooler, but everybody else is going to see hot, muggy conditions and could set the stage for a few more late-day showers and storms. So later today and mostly tonight, storms firing up out west and then pushing east and northeastward here. There is going to be a chance of severe storms, a slight risk of severe storms in here, and then as they weaken farther to the east, there still is a chance, but a lower chance of severe weather here again. Damaging wind gusts are your biggest threat. Maybe some large hail, an isolated tornado possible, not likely, but it is possible. Tomorrow the threat shifts more towards southern and eastern areas, same kind of threats. And again, I think the better chances will be east of the Tri-Cities, but we have at least a chance in here. And then Sunday, the threat shifts to the north. Now, there may be a little bit of activity right in here, but your better chance of storms and severe weather is going to be up closer to that frontal boundary in northern Nebraska and up into South Dakota. We'll see how that plays out the next couple of days with the forecast models as we get a little bit closer. So today, warm but not too hot for most of us. Highs into the 80s, near 90 out east, including for the start of the College World Series in Omaha this afternoon, close to 90, which that's still some relief compared to yesterday's highs. Tonight's lows mostly in the 60s into tomorrow morning. Now tomorrow, that warm front has lifted through, but there are still some extra clouds around, so temperatures staying mostly in the 80s. Might see some low 90s in southeast Nebraska and out here to the west. The coolest temperatures with the thickest clouds will be right in here as we get, and the cooler air masses off to the northeast as well. Tomorrow night, 60s and lower 70s, and then we are going to inch upwards quite a bit for your Sunday for most areas. Highs will be back into the 90s. The humidity is going to be up there. Now again, I mentioned that frontal boundary up north though, a few extra clouds around. Temperatures not quite so hot in the northern part of the state compared to the south. And in fact, these frontal boundaries, this one that we have right in here, they're going to be fluctuating back and forth over next week. So we are going to see it drop southward by the middle of the week, back to the north by the end of the week here, and it's going to bring us numerous off and on chances of rain and thunderstorms down the road through next week. Let's take a look at the forecast here for the Tri-Cities for the next several days to come. Again, the numbers are very deceiving when it comes to the percent chances. The 60% chances just before midnight, the 70% chances just after midnight. That is our best chance right there in the middle of the night. Otherwise, it's a 30% chance prior to 10 o'clock. And then tomorrow, it's a 30% chance after about 3 o'clock in the morning. 30% chance tomorrow and into tomorrow evening. Warm, close to average high temperatures, and then heating up on Father's Day. Slight chance of a late day shower thunderstorm. Still some heat, stronger winds on Monday. Still some humidity as well, as we still have a slight chance of rain and thunderstorms. That'll be late in the day and into Monday evening. Touch cooler, still windy on Tuesday. Still pretty warm though. And a little bit better chance of rain and thunderstorms Tuesday into Tuesday night as a cold front dives south. Look at the drop in temperatures on Wednesday. We've got a good chance of rain and thunderstorms in the area Wednesday. And still a chance Thursday as that front starts to lift back north as a warm front. You can see the temperatures starting to warm up. They will continue to creep up as we get towards the end of next week into next weekend. We'll be back up into that very warm to almost hot category. North Platte, very similar other than maybe a slightly earlier start to the storms. That 70% chance is mainly going to be 7 p.m. to about midnight. And then we're down to a 30% chance after midnight. And then it's mainly dry most of Saturday, Sunday, and then late Sunday into Sunday night. Next chance of rain and thunderstorms. Another slight chance Monday, late in the day into Monday night. Windier conditions there. Temperatures already starting to come down a little bit on Tuesday there with a better chance of rain and thunderstorms. A good chance on Wednesday. Cool temperatures there. And then starting to warm back up on Thursday as that front lifts back north, and that keeps the thunderstorm chances going in our forecast. The temperatures will start to heat back up as we get into the end of next week and into next weekend, back closer to 90 degrees. I want to show you some of the long-range models. This is the European model here, and again, you can see here it is late today and more so tonight. Showers and thunderstorms rolling through. We've already talked about that. Slight chances during the day. Saturday, a better chance will be late Saturday afternoon and evening. The eastern half of the area, the best chance. A slight chance late Sunday into Sunday night. Notice the better chances up north, but we've got a slight chance farther south. Monday, same kind of deal. A slight chance for most of us, better chances to our north. Tuesday into Tuesday night, a better chance. And then I think we get a really good chance Wednesday, and then the slight chances will continue later on in the week. Well, I got to go. I want to thank you all for watching on this Friday morning. Hope you have a good weekend, and I will see you all again on Monday. Take care, and God bless.